キリシュタリア様のために全てを尽くす。氷雪の幻想を息づく北欧世界、それは戦乙女の放ちる古き神話の終焉地。その太陽は確約と大地を照らす。フェイトグランドオーダーコスモス・イン・ザ・ロストベルト、無限表現世紀ゲッテル・デメリンリ、消えぬ炎の階段樹。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We're doing Götterdämmerung, and we just met the buff Bara Cannon Boy. There's many words I could have done with that. Napoleon. So let's see what's up with him and also get ostracized from the village, because that is almost assuredly going to happen. We saw your noble phantasm. I think we're all right now. Let's get ourselves a good foreigner. And if we stick with this, we should be good. Although I'm actually going to switch you out for your upgraded counterpart there. And in doing so, also probably, can I get a... Yeah, I can get a better one. Let's get you, how's that? Dive into blue? Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go for it. And actually, we're going to switch you out because I'm also completely losing what this is labeled as, but that's fine. For the assassin, we want a caster. I just want to double check. So if we want a good caster, probably our best one is probably you. Ooh, too much, huh? Okay, well, let's, honestly, let's just switch this out for you. And then now we don't have to worry, even if we're not going to actually be using you. That's all good. That's all Gucci. Actually, I really only need the foreigner at the end there. So let's maybe get another caster up here. Let's go with Ilya. Yeah, Ilya with dive to blue is good, because that is arts card effectiveness up. Yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff. All right. Let's give this a go, I say. So I'm recording a bunch of them today, just because of the fact that there is an event that I need to apparently get through Lostbelt 3 to do. So I'm like, I really don't want to miss... I mean, this one gets a rerun, but I'd rather not. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try and get there as far as I can. The gate won't open, will it? No, Gerda. It appears it only opens on the ordained day. Assuming you stay here and don't go out again, at least. I won't. Nobody has a fever right now. You did a good deed, Gerda, so the goddess and the envoys will forgive you. That they didn't punish you is proof enough of that, right? Still, the gate won't open. I wonder if we really will have to wait for the next ordained day to set off on our journey, like he said we would. This has never happened before. What's going to happen now? It almost feels like I'm dreaming. An envoy only comes on the ordained day. The goddess hasn't permitted them to descend from Valhalla any other time. At least, that's what the man with the huge metal thing said. Whether it's true or not is beyond me. Honestly, we're not sure what to do now either. It never even occurred to us like something like this could happen. Some are saying we should try to force the gate open now, but... You can't! You'll never get to go to Valhalla without an envoy! So, in that case... Maybe you could all just wait until next year? Yeah, I suppose we could. Of course you could. All the children were thinking how nice it would be to make the flower bed past the field a bit bigger. We'd all be so happy if the grown-ups helped us. I mean that, you know? So what do you say? Watch them, like, improve the village and just go, yo, wait, hold up. We can get so much more done with adults. What the frick? So I'm assuming we left the village? Yeah. It's better that we're not there. The fire in the mountains? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that either. The snow and ice at least makes some sense, but the fire? I got nothing. Really? You know what's going on with the ice that covers the mountains and the snow that covers all of Scandinavia? Foo-foo-foo-foo! Yeah, more or less. Might as well explain it while we're taking a break. I guess it's about time I told you the point of this march anyway. Say, I never did tell you where I wanted to go after we left the village, did I? All you said was join me. Sorry about that. Alright then, let's start at the beginning. You two know about the myth of Ragnarok, right? Well, in this lost battle, it looks like the last war between the gods and giants still took place. But as you've likely figured out for yourselves, the Age of Gods didn't end here for some reason. Thanks to that, civilization never developed, and humans are still worshipping the gods, and the giants roam unchecked around the mountains. Basically, for the last 3,000 or so years, things have been pretty much the same as they were back in 1000 BC, when the Norse Age of Gods was originally meant to end. That's what led to this place heading down a slightly different path from the myth we knew. Foo-foo! The Age of Gods lasting into present day? Then Director Gordolf and Da Vinci were right. Yep, the real deal's right here in Scandinavia. Didn't you hear the kids going on about goddess this and goddess that? Well, there you are. She didn't die in Ragnarok or turn into a divine spirit. She remained intact to this day. Now she rules this Lostbelt, using her 100 envoys as a go-between to keep both the giants and humans in check. She's the last god in Scandinavia, and she's kept the Age of Gods going all this time. She lives in the northern part of the Ulsvo Fjord, in a castle located in proper human history's old Ulsal region. The Queen of Scandinavia, who covered half its mountains in frost. Skahach Skadi. So Skahawk Skadi. I gotta remember that's how you pronounce it. Goddess of snow and ice. The last remaining deity, and the one in charge of this entire Lostbelt. We're not talking about servant here, we're talking full-blown, honest-to-goodness goddess. I'm trying to get to her castle. That's probably where you'll find the cryptor and that servant, too. I bet it's also where that paper moon thing is, along with, what was it called again? Tree of Emptiness? Anyway, I bet I know where you can find that, too. Yeah, wait, Skahawk. I'm confused as to why it's her. Yep. You mean that Skahawk? That's what I said. Fuck you! Get off of me. What is this thing, a dog? I'm okay with dogs. Foo! What's your problem? What'd I say? Foo, state what's gone into you. Yeah, he's being real weird here. Something's up. Something's happening. I want to grab those. Those look like Saint Quartzes. What about the giants? Indeed, they may appear to be quite active, but they are not exactly industrious. I hold absolute authority over them. I can make them attack or sleep with a single command. But even I cannot suppress their instincts. The giants who survive consume heat in any form they can. Huh, interesting. Though most of them remain in hibernation, they will awaken at the slightest hint of a new heat source and devour it immediately. That's intriguing. That explains why people, go there and they get eaten. And the giants can't serve as a proper, disciplined army, as I suspected. Of course, I have nothing but the utmost respect for your ability to control many of them at once, but as familiars go, they're third-rate at best. Saber? It's quite all right. That knight of yours is correct, Ophelia. The giants may have lived through the fires of Ragnarok as the humans and I did. They are but a pitiful shadow of their former selves. Still, they were once proud, mighty souls. That is why I love them, for they too are living things here in Scandinavia. We gods may not always have seen eye to eye with giants, but they were still beings on par with us. The heat of the flames scorched them all. It twisted the frost giants, the mountain giants. No giant escaped its wrath. Now they have become so twisted that they are little more than walking calamities. They bring about nothing but death and destruction, just like fire. So I shall keep them in check myself. With the masks born of mine own hands, I can unite all giants under my rule. For I carry the noble blood of Ymir in my icy veins. I'm just gonna say this. I've not been watching Attack on Titan. I've not. But I've been hearing spoilers, and boy, is it all just Norse, huh? I mean, even, as I said, the phrase, Jotun is basically Aoton, which is basically like what they were before they were called Titans. There's one guy who's like, no, they're called Aotons. They gotta be Aotons, right? But it's Jotun. Huh. And this is a thing in Attack on Titan. So, wow. Okay. I guess it's all Norse, not original. So you two knew Skahawk from proper human history, huh? Unfortunately, this version of her is absolutely not the person you know. She's not a divine spirit, not a god that's lost its body and dissolved back into nature. She's an actual living goddess. Skahawk Skadi, goddess and queen, has been around for thousands of years, ever since the Age of Gods. A fusion of the Norse goddess Skadi and the Celtic warrior Skahawk. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, 'cause isn't she Celtic? So yeah, Skyhawk, Scatty. I see. I did hear that certain aspects of Skyhawk from proper human history may have blended in with the Norse deity Skadi. I suppose that means in this Lost Belt, Skadi, the goddess of snowy mountains who is herself part giant, would be the predominant figure of a Skyhawk. Yep, that's pretty much it. Here in this Lost Belt where the age of gods never ended, she rules over humans and giants alike. Her goal seems to be for everything to remain as it is. I guess it's parts the same as the other Lost Belts. If nothing else, I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to wipe humanity out. In fact, word has it that Skyhawk Skadi loves all forms of life. That's what I've been hearing anyway. Woohoo! Loves? Means we can reason with her. As long as we don't go openly declaring war on her or anything. She won't see us as enemies. Guaranteed. But Napoleon, we've already destroyed a number of her envoys. Trust me, it's gonna take more than that to ruffle this queen's feathers. I know that sounds pretty weird, but it's true. She doesn't call herself the Mother of Scandinavia for nothing. Wait, Mother? That's right. That said, I can understand why you'd be nervous, especially after that big dust-up we had with the envoys. But that's as much as my fault as it is yours. Sorry for getting you too caught up in that. Hey, we're just grateful you saved us, honestly. Hey, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. I have to say, Napoleon, I'm impressed how much you know about both this Lost Belt and proper human history. Huh? Napoleon Bonaparte. You first made a name for yourself after the French Revolution in 1789, eventually going on to become the first emperor of France. As the supreme commander of the Grande Armée, you are one of France's greatest rulers and conquerors. For a time, you controlled over half of Europe, and your grand expedition to Russia is particularly well known. But at least in our database, I haven't seen anything regarding your exploits that pertains to Scandinavia. I did hear that you were quite the fan of James Macpherson's Ossian, which had epic poems similar to the Norse poet Edda, but that's all. What a crazy thing to just bring up. How do you just remember this? What I'm trying to say is, you must have acquired your knowledge of Scandinavia after you materialized. Is that right, Napoleon? Yeah, an Emperor Napoleon who knows all about Scandinavia. Well, sure, I materialized here just a bit before you all showed up. That's why I happen to know so much. I've been getting all this information while I travel around on foot in some skis I made. As to the source of my information, well, I think I'll hold off on that for now. An air of mysteries make hotties like myself even hotter, don't you think? What is it? You want me to fess up everything? No secrets? Come on, lay off me, doggo. I've got my secrets and my reasons. Fu isn't actually a dog. Ugh. Now, let me be perfectly clear about one thing. This here heroic spirit's on humanity's side. I'm your ally. I came here to save you. Just make sure you don't forget that. As long as you don't, we can even make a temporary contract if you want. Senpai? I trust him. How can you not trust him? He's so attractive. I agree, he is capable and trustworthy. That's right, I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw an archer like you wielding that enormous cannon. Is that so? I didn't think artillery specialists were all that uncommon. And again, maybe it's tougher than I thought for someone like that to make their mark on humanity. It's not like I was an artillery officer my whole life. Hell, my spirit origin and noble phantasm both pretty much afterthoughts. Then you mean you didn't use a cannon like that when you were alive? Of course not. You're a riot, mademoiselle. Can you imagine an emperor like me going around with a cannon like this? God, it would be rad, though. Wait, guess I shouldn't laugh? Huh? Sorry about that. It's not that uncommon in modern heroic spirits. I don't know what sort of adventures you've gotten up to before, but haven't you seen anything like this with other heroic spirits from proper human history? You know, where they turned out to be kind of a caricature of the real selves? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Oh, now that you mention it, Babbage's heroic spirit materializes a mechanical suit of armor, and Edison doesn't look remotely close to how he did when he was alive, maybe because of special circumstances surrounding his materialization. Yeah, those are a bit different from the real selves. Right? And in my case, I got this gigantic cannon, and that's not all that's different. Just look how tall I am! Oh la la, who won't be getting called short anytime soon? Not a chance! Well, as far as looks go, I've got my own reasons for appearing like I do. Enough of that, though. Anything else you want to ask me? Yes. Foo-foo! Remember how Gerda said, at least in Village 23, an envoy won't come again for another year? Is there a reason for that? Something you know from your unidentified information source? I can't be totally certain it'll be another year, but that sounds right to me. Oh, but that's not my source talking. I learned that firsthand. How? Just look at how many of them showed up this time. The envoys aren't allowed to sacrifice humans on any other day besides the one that the goddess lady, Ms. Skahak ordained. So they must have brought a whole bunch of them along to make sure the ritual didn't go off rails again. Again? Alright, this wasn't my first run-in with them. Back at another village, I caught one of them trying to open the giant gates and sniped him. It was just one back then, probably because they didn't expect anyone to attack them, but obviously wasn't the case with that last village. Remember them saying something about shared records? Well, the data from the one I sniped got shared with the rest. It looks like they responded by shoring up their numbers in preparation for another attack. The envoys don't care about the Queen's philanthropy. They're basically machines, no reasoning with them. I see. Foo-foo. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry! I had no idea they'd come back with those kinds of numbers. Guess I really messed things up for you two. Oh no, not at all. We never would have won without your help, especially given how strong each envoy was individually. Oh yeah, that. Guess I had a level with you. I'm pretty sure the sisters they base the envoys off of are even stronger. The ones you ran into yesterday are basically mass-produced dolls that the Queen Skahak made by infusing them with her own magical energy. Mass-produced dolls. That's intriguing. That is definitely intriguing, just because of the fact that I always kind of got that feeling from MASH. Like, day one, my thought was, is MASH only, like, one of a series of MASHes, just because of the scenes of her, right? And I guess this might be a reference to the fact that she was the first successful one, you know, but we'll see, we'll see. Might as well get this out here there, too. The Queen here is merciful, yes, but the whole place is lousy with powerful, vicious enemies. A shitstorm of envoys, the Lostbelt served with his demonic sword, and almost no allies for us. Even with the odds that stacked against us, are you two still ready to fight? I mean, yeah, of course. Exactly. We're ready to fight. We're the only ones who have a chance, no matter how small, of restoring Earth in proper human history. So that's why. Gotcha. It's good to hear. Me? I'm the guy who once ruled over most of Europe. I'd say that more or less makes me its king. Foo-foo-foo-foo-foo. Special translation, what's Boney here going on about? So if you call for me, I'll come running right away. Doesn't matter where, even way up north. Doesn't matter how cold it is, I'll be there. After all, if someone begs for my help, how can I refuse? Back when I was alive, there was a mountain of problems keeping my hands tied, like budgetary concerns and stockpiling issues. Now that I'm a heroic spirit fighting for humanity, nothing's ever gonna hold me back, haha! There might be only so many categories of things I can help with, but if there's two things I can do best, it's fight hard and win. If that's what you're looking for, then your search is over. Besides, Scandinavia is still part of Europe, and nobody's better at winning in Europe than I am. Senpai's confidence and spirit are amazing. Although, there is one thing I'm a little concerned about. As I recall, Emperor Napoleon's biggest defeat was when the Grand Armée couldn't handle the Russian winter. Yeah, exactly. That defeat would go on to be a major factor in the decline of his reign. Honestly, it would have been nice to get another crack at Russia for my revenge, but oh well, c'est la vie. Still, since we're in a harsh wintering environment too, I'll settle for avenging my Grand Armée's defeat here. I don't think that's how karma works, my dude. Now don't be like that, Private. Private, do you mean Senpai? Yep, you're the first recruit of my new Grand Armée. Good luck. Work hard enough, and maybe you'll even earn a medal. I'm sorry, but didn't you already give Senpai a medal? Oh, right, I did, didn't I? Oh, crap. Guess we lost track of time. Looks like we ran into a group of them out on patrol, Mademoiselle. You're right. Magical energy signals are headed toward us. Fortunately, they're still far enough away that I can use my thrusters to make a clean getaway. No, I say we let them find us. I want a better look at how you two fight. I'm not saying we do this for kicks. We need to hone our skills against our opponents so we know we can defeat them against opponents we know we can defeat before we come up against someone who's really tough. Oh boy, reading hard. We need to get better at fighting together as a unit. Call it teamwork if you like. So what do you say? Makes sense to you, Private? I do want us to get better. Now we're talking. Alright, here they are. Let's get this battle underway, Private. Yeah, I can definitely see why people... I can definitely see why people like Napoleon. Now that said, why is Fu acting up? There's got to be a reason. And so until we learn that reason, I'm a bit suspicious, you know? Okay, here we go. And let's go like this. Go big ham. Love it. Okay. So he's gonna be gone real fast. And let's continue to get some stars. Good stuff. Or rather, meter. God. All these mechanics, you read for so long, you know, your brain gets kind of dumb. It is what it is. Wow, really? 691, huh? So close to being nice. Okay, let's go. Do you know what? Let's go like this. Get as much as you can. Because now these guys won't be hurting us much. We can definitely kill them in one turn if we get some busters here. Like 1, 2. Gee, let's go 1. Gee, let's go 1, 2, 3, like this. Yeah, let's try this. Oh yeah, we got it. Nice. Look at that. Look at that gain. Alright, give us some more Aotons. Oh, it's a Bergrisi again. Sounds good. So, let's do as much as we can with you. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go pop this on you to get more attack. Pop this on you to get more attack. Alright, and let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's see how much we can do. Let's see how big this number gets. Okay, not bad. Okay. Let's see how much we can get if we remove this. That's a lot. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Nice. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, these guys ain't a problem for us. Hey, we reached level 5. How dank. And actually, I think I'm gonna see if I can use some of my some of that QP I got to level up Protea a bit more. I do like how it does flash to the villain side quite a bit. It is nice to actually get that dual you get to see, like, you get to care about the villains. In some of the parts, it's like the villains are just like, whatever, you don't care about them. But especially in a part where you are almost the villain, right? In these ones, it's so important to actually understand why, like, what's the struggle, the internal struggle with it, you know? I'm just noticing, that's an interesting shape. Do you see that? That's the... It's like this symbol, but extended to not be touching. I wonder if that means something. Because this is like the interlocking in the middle, but this is not. I wonder if that actually means anything. We'll see. This Hinako person's Lostbelt is absolutely out of the question. 2 of the other 4 that remain are completely unfit as well. In which case, I suppose we'll need to cooperate with the Great Ones of Greece, as you originally proposed. Yes, Your Majesty. I believe that would be wisest. Pepperoncino is an excellent crypter in his own right, and his Lostbelt is of high quality. Oh, Pepperoncino got Greece. Okay. I watched that trailer, like the one that showed them all off, and like, honestly, I'm gonna be real, I actually don't remember most of it. I just remember the word Camelot and being like, oh, and nothing else. But in my estimation, it still does not compare to yours, Queen Skahakskadi. I do find that crypter charming, but given what you have told me, I cannot say I care for his Lostbelt. Still, I much prefer it to the one lying right in the middle of a continent. That aside, what a bizarre name he has. Pepe. Pepperoncino? It does have a strange charm to it. No matter, let us discuss something else. The incident that took place in Village 23. It seems members of Caldia did indeed join forces with that man. I'm told they destroyed quite a number of my daughters, the envoys modeled after the Valkyries. My knight and I will see that they are dealt with at once. Just say the word and I'll kill them. Even a demonic sword gets rusty if you don't use it every now and then. What have I told you? You will kill no one. Despite your pledge to serve me, Ophelia, I see your heart still lies with another. However, this is still my world, and so you will kill no one. They may end up meeting their end at the hands of giants or at the hands of the other imitation Valkyries, but that is simply the way of the world. It is as natural as footprints on morning snow. There is no need to involve your demonic sword. Besides, did I not tell you that I would love them? I did not think you were serious. You say that as if it doesn't concern you. Ophelia, your deadpan expression is impressive but also dull. Then again, he doesn't want my love, does he? Be that as it may, when it comes to dealing with others besides myself, my question remains the same. That is, do I kill them or love them? If I decide to kill them, I do so immediately. I halt them, freeze them, and destroy them. If I decide to love them, I do so until their dying breath. I nurture them and stay with them as they die. All humans are my children, as are all giants. Do I kill them or love them? My enemies I kill. My children I love. That is who I am, the Queen, the Mother of Scandinavia. Yet again, that goes for you too, Ophelia, and you too, Knight. You are my beloved daughter, and you my precious son. Every life that grows here in Scandinavia is my child. No, your kindness knows no bounds, Your Majesty. Indeed, that goes for the 3 Valkyries Odin entrusted to me as well. Trude? Trude, come here. Valkyrie Trude, reporting for duty. Wonderful to see you in good health, Skahakskadi, our goddess and protector, and you, Lady Ophelia, her sworn ally. Have I not told you to call me Mother? Really now. As you wish. He sure does rattle on a lot for a doll. What is your command? We shall obey any order you give us. For you are our master, Skahakskadi. After all these years, you still refuse to behave as my daughter. No matter how often I see it, it still manages to impress me. Tell me, my beloved daughter, as leader of my 100-odd envoys, what do you make of the incident in Village 23? I know you are obedient, but despite what the knight says, I also know you are no mindless wooden doll. We are meant to execute our master's commands. We cannot make decisions on our own. That is quite all right. Just tell me what you think. Keep it to pure analysis if you must. Very well. Of course, if you say these transgressors will be permitted to remain alive, we shall act accordingly. I do think they can be left alone. As for the destroyed envoys, they were mass-produced units with no ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Still, based on what I've seen in our shared records, I don't think the 3 of us will need to respond. Even if circumstances change and we do end up needing to deal with them, I think the giants, or a mass-produced unit self-destruct function should be sufficient. That's interesting. Oh. I am told the transgressors are a human and one who is half human, half heroic spirit. There is no need for the three of us to confront such a lowly foe. Cheeky little doll, isn't she? Come on, Ophelia, just say the word. I want to break it right here and now. Don't be ridiculous. Her Majesty is right there. You will not act without my permission. That is fine. I like the way your knight speaks his mind. But stay your sword. You are not to harm my daughter. She's adorable in her own way. I accept her as she is and love her. Huh. Very well then, Sir Knight. Would you like to try drawing that demonic sword of yours right now? Your Majesty. Give me the command, Your Majesty, and that heroic spirit will be destroyed, demonic sword and all. It may be difficult for Trude alone, but our chances of success would improve greatly with all three of us. That's all right. At ease, my ferocious daughter. Know that even I tend to jest at times. That wasn't funny, Skahok Skadi. Do forgive me, seeing your adorably innocent faces. I simply couldn't help myself. Now then, I think I shall return to my throne for a time. I doubt they will make it here by tonight, but by tomorrow evening, I expect we will have guests. No doubt they will encounter even more of the giants that roam my world and destroy more imitation Valkyries before then. I do wonder, though, if they will survive long enough for us to meet. It's very interesting how she's taking a very laid-back approach to this. Like, almost naively so, to make me think that she won't be the final opponent. The Hero's Lair? Oh, cool. Let's go hang out there. Okay, so we got some dudes. We got some bros. Sounds good. Let's see here. So if it's a rider, we want an assassin. Let's get you. Pop you all in. I mean, we got our team here. Actually, we're gonna need to switch you guys out anyways. So we're gonna go bring you up. We're gonna switch you out for. We need another assassin. Put you in. And we'll switch you out for... I mean, you could go with another alter ego, actually. Let's go with that. Yeah, alter ego it up. And we'll give... take that off you, because that means literally nothing for you. Quick and Buster, sounds good. That should be good. Alright. Boy, I love me some alter egos. They are my most best class for 5 stars, huh? Oh, we're just going in. We're just going in and doing it, huh? I guess it makes sense. It's kind of how I prefer. Just go in, do a battle. Like, no. Talk. Oh, what is that? There are enemies here. It's like, yeah. It's like, that's fine. Okay. Well, let's do as much... Oh, I didn't do the growth! Let's do as much as we can to you. Oh, we just gonna kill you? Oh, right away. Just wiped out. Big wipeouts. Ow. Stop it. Pop that on. And let's go. 100. 100, 100. Okay. Alright. Alright. And let's go 1, 2, 3. That should be enough to kill. Good stuff. Goodbye. Okay. What do we have now? 2 Valkyries and a Belgrisi. Okay. Pop that on you. And let's go... Let's have you take out... Actually, let's go... Let's specifically try and get as much meter as we can. Then we can do some big stuff with that. Come on, big meter. Yeah, King Protea does a pretty good meter game, I will say. Okay, yeah, you do that. That is a free turn for us. Thank you. Okay, we'll do this for now. Okay, one done. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Rip you. Let's go, actually. Remove buff. Critical strength. No, I don't need to worry about that. So let's go 1, 2, 3, because then we'll kill you, move on, and do some more. And I'm going to sneeze. I need to hold this in. Oh my god. Okay, hold it in. Hold it in. We got this. Alright. Ow. Okay. Well, you should have enough once I use this with you, right? Yep. Good stuff. Okay. I'm gonna pop a heal on you, too. Okay, so now let's go and pop this on, why not? So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's see how much we do. Okay, Will, you do have enough? Yep. Nice. Just clip right into her, huh? Not much we can do about that. Hey! Nice! Nice! 3 units, huh? That's good. That's the good stuff. Don't mind if I do. I'm so close to getting Emiya his level 10. So close. Alright, there goes the last one. Nice job, you two. Gotta say, didn't think we'd be running into more mass-produced Valkyries out here. And again, both those things the Giants are loyal to the Queen, so it makes sense they might fight side by side. It was like something straight out of myth, seeing Valkyries with Giants in tow. It was rather magnificent seeing them both together like that. At any rate, Master, I can confirm there are no more magical energy signals nearby. Well done. Hey, you too, Mash. Great job out there. Thank you. Gotta say, though, you two handle yourselves pretty nicely. I could tell you've done this before. You have no idea. You got real guts, little shield lady. You too, Tanner. How do you summon so many heroic spirits all at once? I don't suppose you can get them to stick around? Foo-foo. That's a damn shame. Otherwise, I could have put together the greatest grand armée of all time. But there's no sense crying over a milk you can't even spill. I like that. Oh, I really like that. Oh, that's a good saying. Anyway, we'll just have to build up our strength the old-fashioned way. I like that a lot. In other words, the 3 of us have got to get stronger. Let's see. Here, let me give you some tips for hunting giants. First off, try to go for their sensory organs or legs. That's your best bet unless you've got a real powerhouse of a weapon. If so, you can just go for the vitals and take them out in one shot. You keep saying sensory organs, but do you mean their heads? That's right, the head's full of sensory organs. Those masks they wear cover up their eyes and noses, and it doesn't look like their hearing is exceptional. So they might be relying on some kind of sixth sense or the ability lets them detect heat sources, but I figure their eyes are a safe bet. So make sure you go for their heads, even if you have to hit them through their masks. They're big targets, so it shouldn't be too tough to damage them. When going for the legs, the knees and ankles are the best targets. A giant's size and mass can be intimidating, but once you've knocked them to the ground, they're pretty much sitting ducks. In other words, there's nothing too special about them. Just follow best practice. Foo-foo-foo! Were you always good at hunting giants, Napoleon? Well, everyone was a giant for him, am I right? I'm surprised. I had no idea you were a great giant killer. I don't know any tales about you killing giants myself, though. Is it possible for stories to both be secret and passed down to others? Don't worry, you're not missing any stories. Things just sort of worked out this way. Foo-foo? Worked out? Pretty much. Gonna be nightfall soon. Perfect. What do you say we make for camp for the night right around here? Besides, it's about time we talk tactics. Is the joke literally that just for him, back in his day, everyone was a giant? As if so, I like it. Oh, wow. There really are camping facilities here. Did you set this up ahead of time, Napoleon? You bet. I got base camps like this set up all around this Lostbelt. Set them up with gear I borrowed from the village where I drove off that envoy. Still, the best part of being a rogue servant is, you never have to worry about supplies. All you need is a place to rest your body and mind for a while. Of course, I doubt it'll be that easy for you two. Oh no, we'll be fine, but thank you for your concern. We always carry food, water, and sleeping bags with us. My shield is storage space, you see. There we go. Ooh, Foo-Foo. Don't worry, Foo, we have some for you too. Here, I'll put some water in your dish right now. Foo-Foo! That's pretty handy. Never have too many blankets. Here. Aw, nice and warm. We still have the rations we brought from the border, but for tonight, why don't we have Gerda's bread? It's too bad we have to say our goodbyes so hastily. I wonder how Gerda's doing right now. I hope we get to see her again at some point. Yes, I hope so too. Foo-foo-foo! Foo, it's rude to start eating your food before everyone's been served. Foo! Yeah, that looks good. Let me try a bit. It is good. In fact, it deserves a medal. You said her name was Gerda? Looks like she's earned a medal of her own. Will he ever actually give those out? Probably not. That hit the spot. Alright, let's talk tactics. Sorry for springing all this on you. Not at all. It's good to discuss this as early as possible. Thank you for doing this. I'm the one who should be thanking you. So tomorrow, we're going to make our move on the enemy. We'll be sneaking into the castle near Old Ulsel, right? And when we do, we'll almost certainly have a fight waiting for us. Sigurd alone was a tough enemy, but you'd have the class advantage. Good question. So to begin with, we need to define conditions for victory. Well, the question we need to ask is, what must we do to win? And conversely, what would mean that we have to... what would mean that we have absolutely, completely lost? Can we only win by wiping out the enemy? No, we can't possibly kill every envoy and giant in Scandinavia, and we wouldn't want to. That's not a suitable condition for victory. Now, what you two need to do more than anything is... get the Paper Moon back. Retrieving the Paper Moon is our highest, most urgent priority. And we also absolutely require information on the Tree of Emptiness since we can't see it. It may end up being after we've made contact with the Wandering Sea, but we'll eventually need to destroy it and make this Lostbelt disappear. And that's your victory condition. That's what you need to do. Get this Paper Moon thing back and find out what you can about the Tree of Emptiness. So what is your defeat condition? Easily. You both end up dead. Your only choice is to keep yourselves safe and set about meeting your victory condition. If it were just a matter of defeating your enemies, things would be simple. Unfortunately, your condition for victory is pretty far from straightforward. Whew! Now, doggy, cheer up. I know it looks bad. The Queen's influence extends to all of Scandinavia, after all. But she has no intention of throwing everything she's got at us. She doesn't? If she wanted us dead, we would be. The envoys and giants all act as she desires, almost like puppets. If she ordered the giants in this area to find and attack us, we'd be fighting them off every minute of the day. But that's obviously not what she's done. They haven't done anything... I should read properly. That's obviously not what she's done. They haven't even raised any kind of alarm about us, let alone created a defensive line or anything. I mean, they're not even going to try to defend against us? That's right. As the Supreme Commander of the Grand Armée, it pains me to say this. She doesn't even think of us as an enemy. I think, at worst, she sees us as something more like a pack of wild animals. That's okay. It's our in. She's leaving herself wide open by not putting up her guard. Oh, and one more thing. Listen close. Once we make our way into their base... I thought he was going to smooch me for a second. Just come up and smooch. It's like, oh, no, stop that. No. Napoleon, stop it. Alright, it may be kind of a stretch to call it strategy, but that's the plan. Understood. Good answer. Anyway, don't worry, I didn't bring you two all this way without anything to show for it. I've got more than one trump card up my sleeve. As for what they are, well, you'll just have to wait and see. Foo-hoo! Sorry about that. If it makes you feel better, I'm only half serious. Okay, bud. I'm sure you do have something to save the day. I'm sure. Give me that Saint Quartz. Yeah. And that Aurora Steel for stuff we don't need. Alright. Okay, that's not bad. Anyways, how many quartz do we even have? We have a solid 9! Alright, we're not using them anytime soon, but first off, let's actually, before we do that, shop, sell you. That's it, huh? Okay, well. Alright. Sounds good. Let's go back, and let's try and level up Protea a bit more, because, hey, I'm actually loving her fighting style. Let's see how much we can get. Okay, we can get like 2 more levels, unless we get a great success. Okay, here we go, and... Okay. Alright, we can get 1 more set. Come on. Come on, success, please. Okay, there we go. We are using, yep, there it all goes again. Okay. Goodbye. Alright, sounds good. I'm actually also... I'm gonna be real. Party setup. Where are you at? I kind of prefer you in your other... That's fine. She's smiling in the second one. So I kind of like that. You know? It's kind of nice. Oh, she's not... Okay, so... Okay. This is fine being there. That's fine being there. As for her skin... I like her happy. Right? She's the only one where she's happy. Let's use her happy for a bit. I mean, she's all grassy and stuff, but I like her to be happy. So let's use that for a bit. Anyways, looks like we got ourselves some of these folks. So let's grab ourselves... You know what? I don't mind more experience points for sure. Get that. Sounds good. All right. And yeah. Switch you off for... Honestly... Why don't I just keep getting alter egos? Oh, you're not very powerful though right now, so maybe not you. Let's get a caster then. Okay. That works for me. Alright. Let's go. I know it's a bit weird seeing Skyhawk Scatty on our team, but like, I don't care. We've seen her so much in combat through using them, so it's all good. Okay. Birds! Senpai, look! Birds! Isn't that right, Tyrannosaurus Allen? Oh, that is a... Oh, that's an old one. That's an old one for the memers out there. Those birds are back. Does that mean we're near another one of those patches of land between ice and fire? I don't think we saw any birds around Gerda's village. Given what she said, animals are pretty rare here. Since they have fish in the village pond, they might be more used to aquatic life. I don't say. You two can see those birds too. Wait, is there a reason we wouldn't? It's a good thing. Those birds are a good sign for us. That's a strange thing to say, sir. It's a strange thing to bring up. You've guided me the whole time I've been here. Even led me to you two. What? Those specific birds? Really? Kidding, obviously. Now come on, it's morning. We need to pick up the pace of this march. Go ahead and activate those thruster things. We're almost at Her Majesty's castle. Zip zoom, let's go. Wow, are we just here? It was indeed a castle. A lonely, solitary castle. At a glance, you could tell it was meant to be a home for someone important. A castle of snow and ice, clearly made for royalty. It had nothing in the way of her defenses as a fortress might. The first and important consideration in its design had plainly been beauty. If we were still in proper human history, this castle would be considered an architectural masterpiece. Well, here in this Lostbelt, it's the largest building around. Not that it's exactly a high bar to clear. A castle of ice and snow. Kind of temple, where a real-life goddess resides. The one and only castle in this whole Lostbelt, standing tall in the northern part of the Oslo Ford in the Scandinavian peninsula. Oslo in proper human history. Let's say this, sure looks like a place where the ruler of this icy land would live. Foo-foo-foo. How do we get in? Through the back. Ah, we're gonna Super Mario World it. skip half of it. Look at these icy tunnels. Icy recolor tunnels. Probably figured it out by now, but this isn't my first time here. I tried breaking in once before. As you can imagine, it didn't go particularly well. But it wasn't all for nothing, right? I may have not left with much in the way of spoils, but I got info. You mean you went in alone? Damn straight. I know what heroic spirits are supposed to be like in my head, but it's hard to put into practice. It's not like I was overly confident in my power or anything. I was mostly just curious to see how far I could go. Plus, I had a few reasons for doing it. I might have not taken any of them down, but I did learn a few things. One of them was this underground passage leading to the castle's main building. If you just walk across this big bridge up top, you get swarmed by a mountain of envoys. I guess it's in their nature. Down below is much easier. Not nearly as much heavy security down there. I figured this would be the case. She didn't increase security after I broke in. That means she doesn't see me as much of an enemy. But she definitely knows we're here, not just who she is. She's the real deal. There's no telling how strong she might be. Be ready to face her when we get up to the castle, because I promise you she'll be waiting. Right. A Lostbelt Skahawk, huh? Right, here she's the king of this Lostbelt. And of course, she has no way of knowing who we are. Foo-foo! Foo-foo! Foo? Senpai, Napoleon, there are magical energy signals up ahead. Is that... Nah, those are just ice beasts that decided to make this place their home. Let's take them out and be on our way. Artillerymen, forward! You're kind of cool. You're kind of really, really cool. You're kind of really, really cool, dude. And I don't want to have to try and get you, but in the future, you might be one that I... Well, you're in the realm of I don't mind getting you, for sure. There's a couple servants where I'm like 5 stars that I'm like, oh man, I don't care about you, I really don't want you. But then there's ones that like, no, I do want you. Why are you floating? It's a bit strange there. Okay, let's start the growth. Okay, and let's go 1, 2, 3. Looks like she's floating a bit. Do you see that? It's a bit strange. So she still has access to the spears, huh? It's intriguing for sure. Oh, she's a heart-shaped little pattern. Just noticed that. Let's go after you. Wait! That's adorable! That's so cute! Like, I know when I leveled her up, she was like, I'm like a kaiju, isn't this adorable? And I'm like, yeah. And I think she did Gao Gao a bit. So, yeah, like, I love that. I love that a lot. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you, game, for making me happy. Alright, just a little bit more. Let's go... Get got Hawks a bit more. There we go. Okay. Battle 3. Ooh, it's a biggie. Isigarmer. Let's do some of this. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Alright, and let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Thank you for getting that up. Defense down. Attack up. I always forget what yours does. Critical strength up, apply evade. Sounds good. Let's do that. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright. That's gonna be real annoying to fight when we have to fight you and see you use this in combat, huh? How can I not support this costume where she is the most happy? Like, for real. She's loving it. She's so happy. What a wonderful costume. Okay. So, okay, let's see here. How many do we have? On her now, we have 1, 2, 3... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we have 7, let's see how much it takes to... Oh, okay, so you can instantly get 100 again. Rad, okay. Wow. Wow, okay. Wow. That's really good if you can just instantly get that much again. A lot less damage that time because we weren't in Buster, but still. She loves it. She loves it. Okay. Good stuff, everyone. And hey, I will say, being able to double up the Call of Duty time sure makes getting those bond points a lot easier. I swear, what the hell do those things eat to get so damn big? Anyway, we weren't too loud, right? I was careful with my cannon. No, don't say it. I should have known from the moment I materialized with this giant cannon that I really was going to be great at covert ops. Does look like the castle's garrison's about to storm us, but it's probably too much hope they didn't notice. Well, may as well keep going. There's a staircase leading up not far ahead, and once we get there, the queen will be waiting for us? Sure will. Maybe that Sigurd guy too. We're not here for a rematch, but we might not have a choice. Alright, let's get a move on, Private. That's hilarious, the fact that they're like, yeah, my weapon is big boom cannon, not the best for stealth. Question mark, huh? Well, I'm going to assume she's a caster, so let's get a strong rider here. Oh, by the way, this is the guy I was talking about who really likes Napoleon. Yep, there we go. Right? I don't want to... Wait. Hold up. Can I just... tap to select a support? Wait! I can just select people's supports? Are you serious? Wait, hold up. Bruh. I didn't know that all their... I thought it gave you a random selection of their supports. That changes a lot that you can just go here and be like, yeah, I'll grab this one from you. Bruh. Anyways, yeah, like, when I said that he likes, Napoleon, you can definitely see, yep. I understand, good sir, I do. Anyways, bruh. Wow, okay. Let's get you. Actually, you know what? Let's get you up here. Because I want to... Let's try that. And let's get you to have... Because we have enough for probably something here that'll be good. So, like... honestly, if I start you off with the... Oh, where's mommy? Where's mommy? I need the mommy. Where's my... There's mommy. Give you that. This will switch out for... Okay, we'll bring you up. And we'll switch you out for... let's go with you, because then we'll have enough. And then we'll switch this out for... So we can get a 12? Yeah. So let's see here. For you, we'll get, honestly, I want to get with just you, like a straight up kaleidoscope there, 80%, because then you'll be good to kind of start off. I don't think we will need you, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Let's go. It's beautiful. I mean, we've made our way into the castle. This seems to be the throne room. Scanning for magical energy now. Getting a powerful magical energy signal from the entire place. It's as though the castle itself is emanating a magical energy. Yes, I suppose it would be. I made this castle out of ice and snow out of my own magical energy. You may as well be standing within me. Oh, wow, kinky. Can't even sense the servants standing nearby, can you? That's because these walls are hardened snow, the very same snow that falls across my Scandinavia. That voice. Well, that didn't take long. Old Queenie here sure likes to make an entrance, doesn't she? A god is eternal. A god is absolute. In ancient times, humans saw gods in everything. But in my world, my Lostbelt, there is only one. If a god is everywhere in all things, then so am I. If a god is incredible power, then so am I. I am told the gods are gone in proper human history. I am told they are reduced to divine spirits and that humans never see them. It must be painful living in such a world. To think that humans have no choice but to bury the objects of their desire, of their worship deep in their hearts, that must rely on idols instead of true deities. But this world I exist. Act surprised, that's how she looks. You may bow your heads and kneel. Before me, human children, I am Skahak Skadi, and I shall love you as my own. Oh wow, it really is her. She really does look exactly like Skahak. Foo-foo. Is that the only part of my name that draws your attention? Ah yes, I remember now. The crypter told me you were acquainted with a heroic spirit from proper human history. Skahak, the Celtic warrior, was it? Regrettably, I know almost nothing about her. But I do know all about you. I'm told you fought bravely with that lump of metal you call the Shadow Border. You also rescued one of my precious human children. It seems you caused an unfortunate incident in Village 23 arising from a misunderstanding, but I forgive you. I forgive all of it. I shall love you as my own children. You did well to survive the demonic sword's assault. That's how it should be. I do not wish for any living thing to suffer such pain more than once. Maybe we can reason with her. I think so, Senpai. I can even sense genuine affection in her words. But at the same time, her magical energy is such that I can't even begin to process it. It's filling the entire castle. What's more, it's so concentrated that I almost feel like I'm going to pass out. It's enough to kill any normal creature instantly. It even reminds me of the seventh singularity and the massive magical energy in the atmosphere there. That's real generous of you, Your Majesty. Does that mean you're putting us under your protection? Ah, it's you. That archer whose name escapes me. You are alive because I wish it to be so. How about that? Is it not enough to know that I love you? Damn, name's that hard for you to remember, huh? I'm Napoleon Bonaparte. I used to be an emperor. Now I'm a hero of humanity. That's the second time I've told you that. Forgive me, Archer. I have no interest in the names or deeds of those from proper human history. Naturally, I permit you to exist here in Scandinavia. I am a god here. There are only two possibilities I have for you. A simple question. Do I kill you or love you? I've decided to grace the three of you with my love. I will therefore not kill you. That said, I will not be telling you where the Tree of Emptiness lies. I suggest you do not pursue it further. You mean to cut it down, do you not? That would be a sin even I cannot forgive. As for the paper moon, you are free to do with it as you will. Of course, I imagine its current owners may have something to say about that. So what, you want us to put on a little show for you and fight them for it? That is not the worst idea, but no, I had something else in mind. Trude. You called for me, my goddess? Capture them. Oh? They have not yet broken the scene, but as I expected, they have begun to form a group. As such, they will enjoy my love here where I can watch them closely. Understood. Command received, received, Skahak Skadi. What should I do if the targets resist? Do not kill them. They too are my precious children. As you wish. Then I will attempt to neutralize them without killing them. Once I activate my White Swan Mystic Code, I will engage my Light Spear's combat function. Ah, interesting. It's difficult to accurately gauge her magical energy inside this castle, but she's much more powerful than the... she's a Valkyrie! Obviously, she's one of the originals I use as a base model. She and her two sisters led that entire army. You should be thanking your lucky stars we get to see for ourselves. That's Trude. She's a daughter of Odin himself. She's a demigod who's been around since the Age of Gods. Demigod? Whoa! Don't be afraid. Don't retreat now. Her Majesty herself is watching, so let's show her what we can do. Skahak, permission to release a moose spell to limit unforeseen possibilities in combat. Fighting alongside one would greatly reduce the difficulty of restraining the targets without killing them. Granted, use them well, Trude. A hole just opened up in the floor and something's climbing out. Is that a giant? It is the same kind of mask as the other giants we've seen. It's also chained down by... Well, no longer, it seems. Scratch that. Chain just went flying and the giant is coming right at us. We didn't even see any giants underground on the way here. Guess this place is still full of surprises. Quasi-link to moose spell established. Commencing target neutralization. Engage in combat mode. Oh, they can sync up with the giants, too. It is time you learn the power of the goddess's servants, people of proper human history. Dance, my human children, dance. Show how fiercely your passion burns. I may leave the battle and switch out, depending on how this goes, because she's a Lancer, if I'm correct. We'll see if she's labeled as that in here, unless we're just fighting the moose spell. We'll see. What does the moose spell look like, anyways? Yeah, she's Lancer, okay. Oh, cool! Rad, that's cool looking. Yeah, we're gonna switch out. This is a terrible party for this. That's fine. Yeah, we'll switch out. We'll get, sabers there. So we'll get sabers and foreigners, because then that will be very useful. Because of course I thought we would be fighting Skahak, but we're fighting them instead. So let's get ourselves a foreigner. So let's go with our team of kill berserkers. So we got you. We're gonna switch you off for you. And you off for you. And you off for... I mean, honestly, you're still just good in combat regardless. We can actually bring you up. Okay, let's go like this. Oh, also, we need to give you a good thing. In fact, let's just give you, just for the heck of it, give you that. And then... you are going to get... We can't afford a 12. Can we afford a 9? No. Okay, then let's get you, honestly, then... get you this for now. Just to start off. Get that for you. That'll be for you. You'll get that. You have that. Sounds good. I think we should be good now. Okay. And let's skip-a-reno that. Skippericino. So let's just see here if I can... I think I want to get rid of the Moosefell first. Yeah, because he's a berserker. And that's a lot of HP, so let's get rid of you first. Okay. So let's start with... Wait, Buster up. Apply target focus and increase the gauge. Okay. Right, you do still have that. That's right. Good. Well, let's start off with this to increase your gauge. And let's go... Actually, let's go like this. Get this going. Get this going. Good. And let's start with this. Because I don't mind them attacking Mash because she does have defense up and stuff, so like she won't be affected by it as much. Wow, are you not going to get enough? Wow, you really didn't. Oh, now you did. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Pop a heal on you. Let's also... I'm more worried about yours here, so decrease charge and get that. Okay, and let's go... let's do... No, that's fine. Increase Buster effectiveness for yourself. No, that's fine. We'll do this up for everyone. We'll get some C stars. There we go. So we're going to go 1. And then let's go to... I guess if we pop this on, we'll see. We'll use this just to get that one last Buster there. Yeah, we'll go 1, 2, 3. Do as much as we can. Give him the tentacles. Okay, and we're at... There we go. Get a crit. That's fine. Hey, guarded against that. Cool. Okay. Oh, cool. Terror struck when we didn't need it. So we're going to go 1, 2... well, that won't kill, so we'll go with 1, 2... That's fine. Get some more meter. Okay. You know, considering there's an upcoming Camelot chapter... Oh, that did kill. Nice. I wonder if that is where we will actually get to see Mash get an update for her skill and stuff. You know, what with the fact that that's where we might run into, you know. We'll see. Anyways, do a full combo. Nice. Okay. It's actually, yeah, very powerful. Primordial rune. Uh-oh. What row? Anyways, let's hold off on that for sure. I just want Mash to survive the next turn so that we can make sure that we get, we can do the target focus there. Yeah, lacking defense up sure makes Mash not as good, I'll say. It is a definite thing that could have been better. Okay, pop that. Okay, and we'll also go like this, get some more meter. I guess we'll get to see what her Noble Phantasm is here, huh? Yep, let's see. Please don't be one that hits everyone. I just realized it might be. Ragnarok? Uh-oh. Oh, cool! Oh, that's kind of sick, actually. Except for the fact that it killed my whole party. Okay, that's pretty rad, actually. Okay. I can't hate. Alright, and she does have sure hit, which will be decent for them. Okay, so let's get meter. Let's actually try and get just a bunch of stars here. Get that. And pop this, because I want to try and get a bunch on them. Yeah, so let's go then. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's do a big dumb combo with him. So let's just do this just to get the focus off of him. Let's go 1, 2. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do this. And just rip, snort, and tear as usual, my man. That's what I like to see. Okay, ruining it up. And you're done. That's fine. Come on in, B. Okay. Let's get this. I wonder if she counts as a threat to humanity. Being, you know, something that can use the power of Ragnarok and all that. We'll see here. I should have used the suit up. Let's see. Nope. Alright. Come on, Big Kitty. So close. Evade, really? That's lame. That's lame. It's not playing fair. Just, like, literally just gotta do this. Oh, it's only one. That's fine. I think we got it then. Yeah. Alrighty. Don't mind if I do on all that. Easy peasy. What's a giant and one Valkyrie? I am almost certain we're going to be fighting all 3 Valkyries by the end of this, huh? Oh, a saber now, huh? Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. Let's grab you. Because if we get, like, a team like this... Oh boy, you're kind of screwed, aren't you? Grab you. And we'll grab you. Alright, and we're going to give you then, Mommy. This, okay, so we'll give you, just get you to go right away, and you'll also get a kaleidoscope. Do you have enough for a kaleidoscope? You super don't, huh? No. Okay, so then we'll just get you a, in fact, I kind of want to just sacrifice him right at the start to deal damage, but we'll see, we'll see. Let's see here. Actually, wait, what if we were to give this to you? Because yours increases damage, right? Right? Your significant damage to all enemies. Sure. What the frick? Let's give it a shot, man. Let's see how that goes. And let's actually switch this too. Okay. Let's do a stupid meme thing. Let's do it, man. Come on in and blow yourself the frick up, dude. The giant presumed to be a Moosefell has been defeated. I believe it's most likely the strongest type of giant we've seen so far. Moosefels are flame giants. In Norse mythology, they were supposed to live in the fire realm of Muspelheim. Basically, means they're mythology's ultimate badasses. You better believe they're tough if not even the gods want them running around unsupervised. But there's just no match for the Grande Armée. She called it Le Grande Armée because it'd be much easier to say. Hurrah! Defending against the archer's ranged attack. It is powerful, but insufficient to destroy my shield. So, that's what it's like going up against a real Valkyrie. Fun stuff. Pussiance aside, your gear's real something. It's the stuff made of at the Age of Gods. Don't tell me Odin himself forged it. You are strong, brave warriors from a far-off land. You have forced me to reconsider several of my underlying presumptions. And you, archer, would seem to possess an exceptionally keen eye. My divine iron shield was indeed forged before Ragnarok and bestowed upon me by Odin. It will not break no matter what manner of strange firearm you wield against it. Of all the times to be right, And as for this weapon here, it's called a cannon. Don't forget, it doesn't even have a special name. It's just a cannon. Understood. Designation, cannon. I'll remember that. It's simpler than I expected. Yeah, you actually listen to me. I like that. And you're just as beautiful as the queen, although in a distinctly different way. But sadly, here in Scandinavia, I've already promised to another. Thanks for the defense. Great teamwork. Got a knack for this. Thank you, but I'm afraid that fighting a true Valkyrie is much more difficult than the envoys. Adjusting Ortonax's output. Auto maintenance functionality deactivated. Sorry, activated. Don't ignore that D in there. This Lostbelt is full of beautiful, powerful life forms. I still can't determine how strong the queen is, but even putting her aside, I never thought there would be so many other enemies on par with Sigurd here. My. You shouldn't speak that name lightly, young shield maiden. Words have weight, after all. Now, the one who filled you with such dread approaches. If only you had not spoken his name, he might have remained out of sight. Uh-oh. Unbelievable. This place should make it impossible to detect a servant's distinct presence, yet I can still feel his intense burning cold as clear as day. Sigurd the Dragon Slayer. Foo-foo! It's not safe to be near Mashron right now. Foo. Now I see. Boy, do I ever see. Oh la la, it's a tough one. He just as the shield mademoiselle described. I'm getting goosebumps. But I'm afraid that's where it stops. This isn't enough to make me swap my cannon for a white flag. I've still got ammo and plenty of gunpowder. If anything, now more curious than ever. Just how many shots does it take to break the center of a great hero's spirit origin? Is that a gosh dang Tootsie Pop reference? Why are you here, child of Barnstoker? Do you mean to interfere with my task? Huh. Don't worry, I hear I'm supposed to be a knight now, so I'm just here in case Her Majesty needs me, like my princess told me to be. As the Chaldeans, well, here they are, just like Her Majesty said. What do you want to do about them, Ophelia? If you want them dead, I can kill them right now. Oh, is it going to be like a master battle? I didn't even consider that. Be quiet, Saber. Ophelia. Your Majesty, would you be so kind as to have Trude stand down? I wish to speak with that young woman. Granted. Did you hear that, Trude? Stand down. As you wish. Mash Curie Light. It's been a while since we last spoke, yes? 2 years, if I'm not mistaken? That's right. It's been a long time, Ophelia. I've been wanting to talk to you again, too. I've wanted to tell you everything about what happened in Chaldea and our journey to restore humanity. I've wanted to tell you about who I was then and who I am now, and to ask you about the name Cryptor. Looking back, I never really talked with anyone else. I only ever offered my opinion on what was happening in a given moment. I couldn't really express how I felt about things back then. But that's not true anymore. I've been to so many places now, and learned so much from so many people. I've learned so much about life, about good and evil, and how people retain their humanity even in difficult times. But in Chaldea, even though... Oh, I missed it because I was looking at the time for some reason. But at Chaldea, even though we were on the same team, I never tried to get to know the other members of Team A. And that's why I want to get to know you all now. That first year as members of Team A, I want to find out what meaning there was to the time I spent with all of you. I see. I'm glad to hear that. You really are earnest, aren't you? But I'm afraid we won't be able to do that, Mash. This is where your journey ends. Ophelia. You've seen so many things I don't know about, and been to so many worlds I will never visit. I would love to hear about all of them. I really wish we could sit down and have a long talk. I felt that way ever since we first met, I mean that. And with how you've grown up since then, I think we might be able to even have a better discussion now. But that doesn't matter. I'm not going to change, I can't. I'm a cryptor now, with all the responsibility that entails. I can't let you all go, I won't. Even if it means resetting the entire planet? What if it did? That's who the cryptors are. That's who I am, under Lord Krishtaria Wodheim's guidance. It's strange, isn't it, Mash? You were originally supposed to come with us. Now you've become a demi-servant and our enemy. I'm not sure if this is irony or fate. It is the latter. It is. That's what it is. I don't think of myself as your enemy. I would like to resolve our differences peacefully if we can. Is that not the case for you, Ophelia? Me? Well, I suppose Whoa there, slow down. Let's not try to skip to the end here. Go easy on the poor girl, Mademoiselle Mash. Napoleon, do you and Ophelia already know each other? Well, this is the second time we've met. We first met when I broke into the castle. In fact, let me be frank. Mademoiselle Ophelia Farmsalone isn't just beautiful. She's also... my fiance? Huh? 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 Fiance? Wait, what? What the hell? What? I'm trying and failing to imagine Ophelia and Napoleon Bonaparte, the heroic spirit, married. Besides, aren't you already married, Napoleon? Oh wait, if I recall, you divorced your wife, but then went on to marry an archduchess. But then I do suppose there are heroic spirits who make a clean break from the past when they materialize, so... Never mind that. I still can't believe Ophelia's your fiat... I'm not. Huh? You're not? Of course not. I'm one of the 7 chosen cryptors. Such trivialities are unimportant now. Besides, Mash, you said it yourself. The world we grew up in has been completely wiped clean, right? Engagement, ridiculous. Marriage, family. Every institution of the society humans cultivated is gone. All that remains now is the new worlds in each Lostbelt with new societies and new norms to guide humanity. Take a look at this Scandinavia. The very idea that marriage doesn't even exist. I propose to you! You never said no! Then you are engaged! Damn straight! But would you mind letting me finish, Mash? Listen, Ophelia, not saying no outright to proposals like saying yes. Hey, this is a bad way of thinking. No, no, no. Don't go all Talleyrand on me now. I want you to be my beloved Josephine. No, wait, scratch it. That's an awful thing to say. I want you to take your place beside Josephine in my heart. There we go. You really didn't turn him down. Because the very idea was preposterous, it was so stupid it didn't even merit a response. Regardless of your absurd claims, my silence in no way indicates an affirmative answer. It's all okay with me. I fell in love with you. Yeah, that's right. I'm in love with you. How's that? Are you convinced now? Ma chérie, Ophelia Farmasalone? Oh, wow. I don't think you're joking. You bet I'm serious. Never been more serious about anything. What's so strange about that? She's one of my main motivations. If a woman I'm in love with is here, I can't just sit back and do nothing now, can I? Foo, 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 kill, kill! Your words ring just as hollow now as they did back then. I can't stand to listen any longer. Why would you even think to propose to someone you'd only just... Haven't you ever heard of love at first sight? I have neither time nor patience for jokes. Any heroic spirit fighting for humanity is our enemy. Your Majesty, will you grant me permission to stain this castle's walls with his filthy blood? No. What are you saying, Ophelia? This man seems as if he would make a perfect partner for you. Regardless, ending the life of one I have elected to love is a grave crime. You may be my daughter in charge of growing the Tree of Emptiness, but that is a request I cannot grant. You will capture him without killing him, Ophelia. As you wish, my queen. I love how the queen's even kind of in for it. You heard her, Saber. No, neutralize them, no killing. And make extra sure you don't kill Mash Curiolite even by accident. Got it. Precision work isn't exactly my specialty, but that's your order for me, fine. I just have to not kill the shield girl, right? I meant what I said, Saber. Oh my, Ophelia, you can be quite the stubborn girl, can't you? This won't take long. Oh, did he power up? It should be impossible to sense magical energy here, and yet it's still unbelievably powerful. And then there's that odd air about him. I don't like this. Don't like this at all. Ordinax output is stable. This battle won't turn out like the last one. I'm ready to go, Senpai. Well, damn. Guess I'm the one who stirred the spot. Sorry about that, but don't worry. If we're gonna do this, then I'll make damn sure you make it out alive. Time to undo some of the damage I just did to my reputation here. Go ahead and get all your hopes up. I won't let you down no matter how big they are. Dang. Dang cool. Dang awesome. I'm enjoying this. So, I'm just thinking, how can I do this? Yep, that is a cool... Wait, she's already used one. Unless that is her thing. Immune to mental debuffs, it resists debuff. Okay. Alright. So, first things first. Let's get going. Let's do just stupidity with you. Let's see how much we can pop on this. Okay, let's see here. Okay, don't let him die. Okay. Let's go. Increase attack for yourself after a turn. Yep, we'll do that next turn with you. And this turn we'll go. Let's pop this on. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. Come on, get enough. There we go. Critical up, okay. Don't kill him. That's fine. That's fine. Good. Okay. I know we put that on you, but I don't want to actually use it just yet. Because I want to see how much we can do. Attack up. Let's see how big your number can get, my man. Increase your drop rate. Don't need that. Okay, let's go. 1. Wait, we can get it even more powerful if we do it. Okay, yeah, let's see. How big can our stupid number get? Let's do it. Show me how big this number can go. Oh, did I get the sound glitch? Boy, it's been a hot minute since that happened. I guess I have been playing for a long time. Wow, this is very strange. Oh, will we not get to hear Stella? Okay, let's see here. Nope, Mans just blues himself up. Oh, it didn't do enough, actually. Well, we might get him to the next phase, though. Nice. Backup is unnecessary. Bulwark of Cessation. Oh, interesting. Dragon modification, Buster up, and Guts. Huh? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm not hearing his battle quotes either. Darn it. Well, and those are not the command spells. Good to know. I do see that there. That big red. The big red one there. So let's do that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 60%. Let's go. 60%. Let's go. Okay, good. I mean, the damage cut did reduce the damage quite a bit, but it was pretty good. God, the lightsaber sounds are so good, actually. Okay. Dodge. I'm also going to dodge with you. So that's a 50-50 shot, pretty much, of dodging at this point. Does this have a dodge? Doesn't matter. You're not getting it anyways. Okay. Well. Let's do this. And let's do just a full combo with you. If you survive, then you'll probably get your Noble Phantasm again. But if not, then, well, rip. We'll see here. Oh, maybe not, actually. Alright, who you hitting? Oh, you're not actually using your Phantasm. It's just an attack, huh? Okay, interesting. I wonder why that is. Okay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. That'll definitely be enough for Gil's Noble Phantasm. Dragon modification, Buster up in another Guts. For some reason, he wants Guts again. Okay. Alright, so let's do some of this. We'll see if that's enough to finish him off for the first phase, though I think considering we have command seals at play, we might have one of those to revive him or something. That's not as much as I expected, honestly. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. I don't have much else I can do right now other than just attack. Do your stuff, dude. Just under. Okay. That's fine if you get rid of her. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now here's the thing. I'm not going to use a Noble Phantasm this turn. Because I think he might end up using something on his own. Now I'm gonna hold off on the guard there. Let's do like this, so that if we break the gauge, then the guts will proc. It's only 1,000. Are we gonna get a revival? Nope. Okay. That's for later, I guess. Okay. Alright. Sigurd has been quelled, shall we say. A lot easier than Anastasia was, that's for sure. But then again, this might not be the final battle. This is not. This is definitely not the final battle with him. Well, hey, looky there. Okay, so restricted. Interesting. Certain cannot be selected. What is happening? Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of you. Because honestly, as fun as it was to meme it up, it's not as powerful as I would like. So we'll switch you off instead with Atalante. Sure. And we're going to switch you there. We're actually going to bring Chloe up. And then we'll get... Oh, wow. Okay. We'll get rid of this then. And we'll get two weaker ones here. You know what, Atalante? I might give you... this, just to hopefully stay at the back when we need you. Okay. This team, though, will be real good, so we'll see how it goes. In fact, actually, let's replace this with, because honestly, this is just a better version. Like, for reals? For reals. Okay. To begin the quest... Oh, you need as a starting member, too. Interesting. I thought it said that she couldn't be there, but that's interesting. Position restricted has to be a starting member. Okay. In that case, then we can give you something good, including, that's a strange thing, for sure, that she has to be here, you know? We'll give you... What's a good one for you? You're Buster focused now, so if we do that, that's not bad, yeah. And honestly, I might switch out to the combat uniform just to immediately switch you out, switch you out for Chloe there. Okay, well, this is interesting. Why is it locked? I say. Well, you are moving better than last time. We're really straining the Ortonax, but it looks like its output hasn't fallen. I can still fight, Senpai. I think Napoleon is somehow providing some sort of spell boost. Don't tell me you forgot. I'm the only hero of humanity in this whole Lostbelt. I believe I'm basically calibrated for fighting here. That's not the only trick I have up my sleeve. How about you, great hero? Now I see. Joint resistance from proper human history, huh? Clever. Good. This would be boring if you couldn't fight back at least a little. Am I imagining things, or is Sigurd smiling? It's tough to tell with the mask. Ophelia, release one of my limiters. Very well, I'll give you that. Force Spirit Origin Ascension. Oh, limiter release. Destroy all who would stand in your way, my knight. That's interesting. A Spirit Origin Ascension? It's happening, like, in story now, which is kind of cool. Yo, that's cool. Alright, second form's a lot cooler. Phase 2 limiter released. Authorization granted to Heroic Spirit Sigurd for full employment of the demonic sword Graham. Now then, how should I kill you? Which one should I kill first? What am I saying? Gotta start with you, lover boy. Maybe that'll shut you up. Oh, more armor and blades, huh? I see. You're starting to take this more seriously, eh? I can tell his magical energy is spiking even higher. I haven't even touched him, and I can still feel the Ortonax groaning under the strain. But I can still keep going, Senpai. The Ortonax's auto-maintenance is keeping its output high and stable. I see. You really have grown, haven't you? You never showed such fierce determination before, Mash. It's dazzling to behold and beautiful. Ophelia, I don't know what the Cryptor's reasons are for doing this. But even if I did, I can't walk away, no matter how strong the Lostbelt server you control might be. We know someone who may not be strong himself, but if he were here now, he would still yell at us not to lose just because our opponent was stronger. I see. You've grown so much stronger since I last saw you, Mash. Shockingly so, in fact. I'm sorry about this. Oh? Huh? Ophelia, what's with your eye? Why does it look like that? It's a mystic eye, but I don't know exactly what it can do. Senpai Napoleon, be ready. She's about to use some sort of powerful spell. Phenomenon. Schuffen auf. That arm of yours is impressive. Ich will eis niemel glasen schachen. Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read what that is. Okay, translate. Go to Google Translate. Google Translate. Not trans, though we support those here. I want translate. I'm gonna go detect language because it might not actually be. So, ich will es niemals glanzen schiehen. Schiehen. I never want to see it shine. Huh, okay. The load on the Ortonax just increased exponentially. Output is dropping rapidly across the board, even though the auto-maintenance is working fine. What's going on? Does this mean you were able to rewind Phenomenon over a limited area? My Mystic Eye's rank is Jewel. Once I have decided I don't want to see something shine, it will never shine in front of me. I never showed this to you before, did I? Well, now you know. This is what I can do if I feel like it. I'm sorry, Mash, but you're going to sit this one out. So once you define a target, you can manipulate its passage through time. But that's the domain of true magic. Wow, yeah, whew. Even with a Mystic Eye, that should never just be an extension of any regular magecraft. There could be more to it, something I'm not seeing. Don't worry about that later, here he comes. Done talking, I want to get back to it. Let me show you what Graham can do when its limits have been released. It's still a ways off from its true power, but you'll just have to deal with that. There's no way Ophelia's gonna let me use my third phase. Now, time for you to die. What do you know? This great hero guy hits even harder than the giants. Looks like I can't let my guard down even for a moment. Mademoiselle Mash, if your arm is not working right, just hang in there and focus on defense. No, I can still fight. I'm not gonna turn and run, not for a third time against the same opponent. I can't turn back now, Senpai. Okay, but don't push yourself too far. I won't. I'll make sure to keep just shy of reckless. Alright, before we do this, I'm actually gonna reset the emulator here. Well, I'm just gonna reset the app so that we get the sound back. Because watch this. I can do this. I can as soon as the battle starts up. And people told me, yeah, just reset it when it starts going up, and we'll see. Alright, fatal. Oh, just wait. Let it load. Let it load. Let it load. Okay, now kill. I'm gonna open it back up. And hopefully, now that I've opened it back up, it'll be like, hey, do you want to return to the battle? And I'll be like, yes, I do. And it'll be like, congratulations. The sound glitch S fixed. Because, of course, you don't want to lose the stuff, right? So we'll see here. So if we say yes, it'll say, do you want to rejoin the battle? Resume? Yeah, because the AP. You don't want to lose the AP. So let's see here. I think the sound glitch should now work. Or rather, sound glitch should not be happening, is what I should say. Alright, and so I'm planning to, let's try a triple Noble Phantasm to start off. Oh, we can't. Really, can we? No, we can't. No. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go unstable output. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let's start off with doing this, because I bet you the cooldown will be affected during the thing. So attack you. We'll also go up. Get meter. Yeah, let's get as much as we can. Because he still has a full break gauge. Okay. Okay, next turn we'll do something on... We'll use Mash's Noble Phantasm before switching her out, actually. Okay, so now we'll go... Okay, here we go. Pop this, and then we'll switch her out. Because it's her attack is down, and that's fine. It's the defense that we're more wanting to be used, right? Okay, good stuff. Okay, let's go. And let's order swap you and you. There we go. How much do you get? Not enough. So close. Okay. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can you hit Chloe just the once, please? Just once. Merci beaucoup, monsieur. So we're gonna go with that. There we go. Good stuff. And we're gonna go this. And we're gonna go attack up. Okay, so now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see this. Good stuff. How much? 94. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're breaking this gauge right now. Okay. Please don't get a charge. Dang it! This sucks. Okay. Oh, it's only on 1. Okay. It's only on 1. I can stand that. Okay. Okay, hi Mash, welcome back. Has your thing been going down? It is not. Okay. Well, okay. Critical damage up, debuffs are unremovable. Got it. Okay. Well, good to know at least that it is not something I need to super worry about, but let's try and get Chloe's stuff again then. Okay. Okay. He's tough. He's a toughie. Let's go. Should we do damage? I think damage is probably better. Yeah, just do as much as we can with him. Because we still have attack up with him, so let's use that. Okay. Instant strengthening, attack up. Is that just it? That's fine. Okay. Let's have you take some damage here. Just so that we don't have to worry too much. We do have a stun that we can do in an upcoming turn too, so I'll think about that. Okay, here we go. Yeah, take the brunt of it, Mash, because you're just here to kind of absorb stuff. Okay. Critical up. That's fine. Okay. We'll hold on to that stun till the next turn. And instead, let's do a full combo with Gil. And then we'll see about making sure that we stun, and then we evade. At least with Chloe. Although, honestly, Gil might just do it with the next attack, so... Okay. Let's see if we can stun first. We can. Good. We're gonna go like this. And just in case, I am gonna do a full combo, because if he somehow comes out with a revival or something, then we'll see here. Is that it? Okay, nice. I'll take it. So close! We are so close to getting that. Something's gonna happen to Mash. Oh, la la, Lostbelt servant, so this is the power of your demonic sword, huh? We didn't even use you. It's strong, really strong. Makes me wish I had a whole bunch of them for my Grand Armée. But I guess I'll have to wait for another time. Hey, Ophelia, I'm happy you're looking my way, but can't you look a little happier too? Not that anger is a bad look for you, but lighten up a little. I did come to profess my love. Don't let him get to you, Ophelia. A heroic spirit and a hybrid, huh? You're more of a challenge than I thought. Something's helping you out. Maybe it's because you materialize with power your own spirit origin could never hope to possess. But it's still not enough. The best you can hope for is Ophelia's mystic eyes to stop you in your tracks. You're gonna need to be a hell of a lot stronger if you plan on killing me. You're gonna prattle on about love, you better make sure you're good enough to back it up. Well now, that's food for thought, isn't it? Hello? Oh. That was a most impressive dance, everyone. But I am afraid it is curtains now. Ophelia, that is quite enough. Poor Mash is about to collapse. Can you not see how she is gasping for breath? I cannot abide seeing my beloved children fight to the death. I'm fine. I can still... This is nothing. We've always... As you wish, Your Majesty. Saber. I'm warning you both. Next time I won't hold back. Well, this may not be entirely necessary, but I shall finish this myself. Oh, do not worry. I won't kill you, and you will feel no pain. I'm afraid you'll have to stay in the dungeon, but be warned, resisting this time will not yield such a pleasant dance as just unfolded here. Let me show you what I mean. I've been purpled! My body can't move. Bow down. Rejoice that such divine power courses through your body. Bow down. This is the light of the ruin inherited from the Allfather himself. I will not hurt you, nor will I rob you of your magical energy. I have simply rendered your body inert. Now stay. Savor the depths of my godly power and love. Senpai... I see. This is something. Wow, gods really are something else. This ears can't even lift a finger. People of proper human history, my new children. I am a bit disappointed to see this apparently the best you can do, that this is all the combined power of humanity and heroic spirits can offer. I was expecting something more after I was told you destroyed the king who ruled over the Russian Lostbelt, but it seems you are not quite up to the task of killing a god. Know your place and accept sweet repose in your mother's lap. Can agree more. Queenie, gods are eternal, gods are absolute. Who's this? Oh, is this who I think it is? Humans could never kill one. That's still true for those of us who become divine spirits too. A new threat. I guess we're not the only surprise visitors today. It's hard to make out our presence with the castle's magical energy getting in the way, but it looks like... A servant, but... Senpai, that servant is a heroic spirit. She's... Damn straight. I'm no heroic spirit. I'm a divine spirit. Uh-oh. My, what a strange thing to say. A divine spirit, you said? No such hollow things are to be found in my Scandinavia. Here I am the sole god. In which case you must be, Yes, I see. You are here from another Lostbelt. Ophelia. This is Canis, the divine spirit, a Lostbelt servant who serves Lord Krishtaria. She's a special emissary with the authority to cross between Lostbelts in order to inspect them. Would you agree with that assessment, Canis? Yeah, sure, it's all accurate. But you know, after poking my head in here and seeing a demigod and a demonic sword wielder going at it, followed by an actual god showing off her power, I can't help but want a little reward myself. Reward? Don't worry, I'm not demanding you hand over your life or anything. Yeah, I think just one ought to do the trick. It's been dull not having anyone to kill in these last few months. Almost as dull as following your precious man's orders all the damn time. A hair of destructive impulses, this one. This ancient Greek divine spirit's obviously pretty excited about killing. And she's got some kind of boost from the god of the sea or something. No wonder she feels powerful enough to go around calling herself a divine spirit. So, who's she gonna kill? Hey, woman, I'm talking to you. Farmer Salone, right? Was it? Where's her spear gonna end up falling? It's like a Negan moment. Ophelia? No, it won't be her. But it'll be someone similar since she's not gunning to fight a servant. In which case... I can't authorize that. I'm certain you still don't have the permission to fight. Your power is meant to help Lord Krishtaria make his ideals reality. It is not to be used for idle mischief. The hell, ideals? Did you just say ideals? That jackass's goals have nothing to do with ideals. He's just a vindictive little bitch. Ambition, desires too big for human britches. That's all he's got. So much that I actually feel better about myself for losing to such a shitty piece of work. But I digress. I'm still gotta decide who I'm gonna kill. Don't worry, Farm Salone, it's not you. No, I think I'm gonna go for the Master of Chaldea. So you killed the King of Russia, did you? Wouldn't you know it? I've got a thing for killing kings myself. Looks like you and me got a lot in common, so I've got an idea. Let's have a go. Hey, you. What do you think you're doing, pointing that thing at me? Oh, la la, sorry about that. Wouldn't you know it? My arm just slipped a bit. Can't you be more than 10 centimeters away, putting you in point-blank range of a cannon. Divine spirit or not, I don't think you can dodge it. Want to find out? Ha! So you can move King of Europe, and here I thought you'd been hit with a primordial rune. Let's just say this is one of those adrenaline rush things. Maybe you've heard about them. I like your style, Heroic Spirit. You're a straight shooter in more ways than one. Makes you easy to kill. Well, now, didn't think you'd block the round with just a hand. Dang! Of course I did. Didn't hurt a damn bit. I'm a divine spirit, remember? Well, you don't believe me? Go ahead, fire another. Of course, if you're too weak to even do that. Why don't I just take a little off the top of your head? Oh? Hell's up with this castle? Was it too fancy for the likes of me? Killing against the rules or something? Indeed, I prefer elegance over boorishness. You heard the queen. She's the scariest thing here. If she says no, there's no arguing. Yeah? You look like I care? Out of my way, sword boy. These are my quarry. I don't recall tossing them to a feral beast. So before you start yapping about a reward again, maybe you do your damn job and tell your master's message. So somebody never learned to share, huh? Didn't peg you for such a lapdog. Dog, huh? It brings back memories. Everything even similar to those disappeared from here ages ago. There aren't any animals left to draw analogies to here in Scandinavia. They're all gone. It's all going away. That goes for you too, Canis. I don't know how rotten the world you come from is, but now that you're in this one, you'll end up the same way. If that's what you want, go ahead. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll make sure you end up staying here for a long, long time. If you think I'm gonna be scared by... So that's how it is interesting. Russia was nice and simple, but the Scandinavian Lostbelt's a real mess. It's even more interesting. Don't worry, I'm not so uncouth as to do anything to ruin it. I'd say someone else has that covered. You in? No more killing unarmed brats? I'll let them off the hook for killing the Tsar. Best to do this sort of thing in your own world anyway, ain't that right, sword boy? Are you satisfied now, Canis? Can't you tell? I couldn't even be more done. Don't you talk to me, Ophelia. Just shut up, don't say a word, don't even look at me. I hate women like you more than anything. I'd have killed you long ago if you weren't a crypter. How odd, we actually agree about something. But how we feel has nothing to do with our jobs. Now hurry up and do yours. Back in Russia, your only duty was to act as an observer, but this time around, you've got a little something extra, haven't you? Oh, you've got more guts than I give you credit for. If you can give as good as you take, you might not be so bad after all. Here, comes with a message from my boss just this once. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Queen of the Scandinavian Lostbelts. My apologies for delivering a recorded message rather than visiting in person. I'm Krishtaria Wodheim. I'm in charge of the largest Lostbelt, Greece, and the leader of the Cryptors. As for you, Chaldeans, welcome to this bleached earth. As your senpai, I'm proud to welcome you here. That is kinda cringy sounding. Well, I confess that doing so required some speculation on my part. I have taken the liberty of sending this message to the King of Scandinavia with the assumption that you will all be present as well. Well, you got it, you're right. Given how you triumphed in Russia, and how close this Lostbelt lies to it, I am confident you have reached it by the time this message is delivered. Our goal is to rebuild human history. This entails recreating a land for gods to inhabit. Proper human history was not a mistake per se, but neither was it correct. Instead of loss and gain resulting in net benefit, they became caught in a system that resulted in unchecked growth for both. It was an incredible waste. What should have been a virtuous cycle has effectively struck in a rut. The foreign god wept to see the state of this planet and decided to grace it with their presence. As cryptors, our duty is to help the Lostbelts take root and become stronger than proper human history. The King of Mages' answers to humanity's failure was to have other humans incinerate it, but not me. I chose to rewrite history with the foreign god's help. People have had gods running the world behind the scenes since ancient times. They believed gods were both the planet itself and the laws of nature that governed it. But humanity lacked self-awareness. Those laws were meant to be used, not obeyed. It was that mistake that led to humanity and the gods parting ways. Humanity did not forget the gods. They abandoned the possibility once they'd become unable to handle them. Your Majesty, Queen of Scandinavia, you care for a mythological ecosystem that met its end in a self-imposed ruin, rather than one which ended up when its people forgot it, like Greece. Keep the Tree of Emptiness safe. As long as it exists, that Lostbelt will never vanish. I implore you to turn your back on your fate and to choose the path of survival. Once you do that, I would like nothing more than for you to face off against my own Tree of Emptiness. My Tree of Emptiness itself is already fully grown. Oh! Well, the Norse world has Yggdrasil, a world tree that serves as its foundation of its every realm. Greece now has a Tree of Emptiness supporting the very heavens. Oh, up in Olympus. Yeah, thus this has been dubbed the World Tree Atlas by my ally, the great god Zeus. Oh, you have Zeus! Chaldeans, I can say that as far as you are concerned, Atlas is your greatest and most important target. This is interesting. I know the Atlas Institute and this share a name, but this is related to Atlas the god versus, I don't think it's related to the Atlas Institute. We'll see. I think it might just be two of the same words. The roots of my Lostbelt's Tree of Emptiness now cover 80% of the world's surface. Wow! Even if you succeed at cutting down every other Lostbelt's tree, you will never be able to restore proper human history so long as Atlas remains standing. Queen of Scandinavia, you are a god, and so I have high hopes for you. Indeed, you could even think of this as the gods taking revenge on humans for usurping the throne. As for me, I am prepared to make full use of the gods despite being human myself. I will create a fully realized age of gods, a glorious history where human weakness is a thing of the past. It'll be a world that will endure no matter how heated human consciousness becomes, a place where life can flourish with neither deficit nor fragmentation. Be warned that I will show no mercy to any who stand in the way of that goal. I hope that, alongside Ophelia, you will choose the best possible future. Krishtaria. That sounded like a declaration of war. Wrong. It was a declaration of victory. That is how you should hear it. Thanks to Lord Krishtaria's leadership, we Cryptors have already begun a new chronicle for humanity. So he's the Cryptors' leader. I see. So he wishes to restore the Age of Gods and help us take our revenge. Fascinating. Does that mean I am the closest to his ideal? If my Scandinavian Tree of Emptiness were to continue growing as it is, it will eventually swallow up his Lostbelt as well. Of course, Lord Krishtaria would be perfectly happy with that outcome. He has even said he would like nothing better, and that the Greek Lostbelt is not necessarily the best. Oh, is that so? How admirable of him. What's more, he says he will make full use of us gods. Indeed, my Scandinavia never did have anyone willing to voice such grand ambitions. Right, he's the damn avatar of human foolishness and hubris. I bet he and Zeus get along great. Zeus. He's an ancient god from the Mediterranean, yes? I remember now. Canis, I've heard that name before. As I recall, it belonged to a ferocious member of the Argotini, a tyrant who boasted that she was a god by virtue of her strength, beloved by the sea. No, wait, she was not beloved by the sea, but tainted by... Oh? Canis, what are you... So, you would point your spear at an ally's throat? This is a great deal to your master's judgment and adjutants. Stop it, Canis. Do you mean to completely betray Lord Krishtaria's trust in you? Begone, Canis. Your role in this Lostbelt is over. Don't bother stopping by the other Lostbelts either. I'm told that a number of heroic spirits from proper human history have shown up in the ocean now that the god of the seas is gone. I ask that you return straight to Lord Krishtaria without stopping anywhere else. Good point. Besides, I've still got to check in on that pain-in-the-ass Artemis. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be out of your hair and on my way straight back to your precious Lord Kristaria real soon. See you around. So long, Chaldeans. You guys are probably gonna rot in this dungeon or end up on the wrong side of the Sword Boy's blade. Not gonna lie, shit's looking real bleak for you. But hey, I want a chance to kill you idiots myself, so hurry up and crush the weirdos in this Lostbelt. Now that we've had a chance to say hello and all that, next time we meet, the gloves come off. Make sure you're halfway decent warriors by then. If I wanted something with lifeless eyes, I'd go fishing. That's kind of a sick line. Holy crap, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. Kind of sick. Well, hot dang, this was a 2-hour part, huh? Feature length, baby! Alright, well, that is enough for now. Wow. Oh, right, because I reset. The other goddess. Oh, that's intriguing. That's real interesting. Alright, guys, we'll see you next time for some more Fate Grand Order as we continue Götterdämmerung next time. Ciao!